Why don't you just sit in my lap? We only need one chair, honestly.
Hey, this is Deftly and Licorice, and we're going to be breaking down patch 9.18. Let's get started.
All right, first champion, Aatrox. His passive now heals for less against minions. His Q damage to minions is reduced and flattened.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like my champions with flat damage. I prefer if it's like nice and sharp.
Sharp damage.
That's gonna be really tough for me.
He does have sharp blades.
So he heals way less on creeps, 25% instead of full. Then his Q got changed so it does negative damage to creeps. Yeah, that's a pretty big nerf. He won't be able to sustain as well. He also won't be able to wave clear as well. So yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah, I like it.
Next one is Akali. R cooldown increased early. Stun removed on the first part of her R, and her base damage on the second part of her R's decreased early.
Wait, this is huge. 40 extra seconds, level 1 on her ult.
40 seconds cooldown, no stun,
huge.
Less damage. I don't know, the change that like made her bonkers again was when they changed her cooldown, so it was super low. And she's like not a champion without it, so I think this is actually gonna be really big.
Yeah, I think the extra 40 seconds makes her like just terrible.
An Annie buff, her E now gives move speed, but they're nerfing the other parts of it. Seems fine.
No, but I actually think Annie already is pretty good in solo queue. There's a lot of one-tricks that play her really well, and with extra move speed, it seems pretty annoying because her ult's point and click, so yeah, she's probably just gonna one-shot you even more.
Yeah, it could be really good. Brilliant soul.
More Asol buffs? 65 plus HP, what?
That's actually insane.
That's so much. Isn't he already really strong, like early lane?
I have no idea. I mean, he's always at the top of like win rate charts just because he like roams. It's always like Soul, Talia.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't play much Soul, and they changed him last patch with his W. I played at ARAM and I went 1-19.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Caitlyn is getting a +2 AD buff. I think this is pretty good. Caitlyn's already been picked a lot. Also, I think in this patch notes, Xayah and Kaisa are getting like a slight nerf, so maybe this will bring like Caitlyn a little further up, but I don't think the Xayah and Kaisa nerfs are that big, so we'll have to see as the patch goes on.
All right, we got Ekko buffed just in time for Worlds. He got his W mana cost and stun duration. So the mana cost goes down, stun duration goes up, just a bit better in general, but it doesn't really change anything about how he plays.
Wait, the stun goes up by half a second. That's huge.
Yeah, but Ekko W is like the hardest stun
in the
game.
If you hit it, you're actually just dead. Like whoever he hits it on is just dead.
And it was already almost 2 seconds. Like it's
half is a lot.
Sure, but
okay, whatever.
I don't think it's a huge change, but it's just like Ekko's already like getting buffed a lot, so I think he's gonna be played at Worlds for sure. Evelyn.
Oh yeah, this is huge. So she got an extra 40% on her damage amplifier to low HP champions, and also 50 flat damage. And her AP ratio got increased by 0.3. Even before this buff, I felt like good Evelyns in solo queue always like just 1v9 the game. Oh, it's all empowered. Oh yeah, okay. If you're low, you're just dead.
Yeah, if you're low, you're dead. So it's just like a small buff to Evelyn.
Okay. Oh, okay. So we're getting to the AD carries. Jhin is getting 2 more AD, kind of like Caitlyn. Maybe he'll be good. I think it all depends on the meta, because when tanks are meta, Jhin usually isn't good, because he wants to play against like 5 squishies and just one-shot people with his 4th shot, or have his ult actually do damage, because if you're ulting a Sejuani, you're literally healing him. So yeah, we'll have to see how the meta shifts for that.
Yeah, but you got 2 more AD now, you're gonna take the Sejuani down, you know?
Yeah. It really ramps up. With Kaisa, her E's bonus attack speed is getting decreased later, and they're saying that they're reducing Kaisa's consistent damage, so she'll be more inclined to assassinate prime targets as opposed to mowing down the enemy charge one at a time. I think already in pro play, teams have been trying to split up the fight and have Kaisa go in like on the carries rather than just hit the tanks. She's not really the best at doing that, so I don't think this change is going to matter a lot. It doesn't affect her lane phase at all, since level 1 is literally the same and you don't level that up to like level 9.
All right, well, we got Lee Sin changes. He's got 4.2 more health, 0.8 AD, and 25 damage on his ult. Literally don't think it matters. I mean, like his level 6 is gonna be a bit stronger, but he already won most 1v1s at level 6, as far as I know. Yeah, he'll just be like a tiny bit stronger.
MF. E slow increased early. Oh wow.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, maybe MF support's a thing again. Or even MF AD. I played it 1 game in Academy. I trolled a bit, but it's going from 28 to 40% level 1, which is pretty good. Maybe MF support could be a thing again. I don't know. Yeah, that's a nice slow. No way, is this champion getting buffed? Oh, the nerf. God bless, dude.
Nunu, nerf. They're hitting his base stats a bit, so he'll be a little less tanky. A little more mana hungry, but like hardly. Oh, the snowballs, he throws it after he's on top of you. He will slow less until he maxes it. Champion's just so stupid.
Yeah. He rolls a ball behind you and you literally can't flash out of it because his ball is literally your flash range.
And they'll just follow you, yeah.
And then puts a little slow on you and you can't run.
We got Teemo changes. It's more obvious when you're blinded by Teemo, so it's good for playing against it. You now know how long your W lasts, because apparently you didn't. Mushrooms will be more responsive, so I guess they just like upped the tick rate on them or something.
You see the leapfrog one?
Mushrooms can now infinitely bounce off. Every time you recall, you throw a mushroom down mid, and then eventually it'll start bouncing into mid lane.
Oh my god.
It'll be absolutely worth it.
Yeah, I think Teemo will be in pro play after this.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
The only thing that is actually pretty big is that you can have 5 mushrooms at level 16, or like 4 at 11. So that is actually...
Wait, when did they change that?
Pretty solid. It's always been 3.
Oh, as in you can hold on to 3. Not like you can only have 3 on the ground.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. You don't have as many as you want, right?
Yeah, this is just how many you have.
Okay.
Warwick W now properly grants bonus attack speed against blood-hunted enemies. That's good. They're noting the bug fix because it's gonna be a big buff. Well, I guess Warwick might be decent. I don't know, it's hard to know.
We have a Xayah nerf. Her base armor is getting decreased by 3 and her R cooldown is getting increased by 20 at all levels. I think the base armor might be pretty big, especially for like lane matchups. But Xayah Khan right now is like the strongest lane you can get in the bot lane. So maybe that'll weaken it a bit, but I don't see it doing that much since their damage is still really, really high. As for the R change, on patch 9.17, a lot of people have been starting to take Presence of Mind on Kayle and Xayah. That really, I'd say, negates the RCD, because if you get like a takedown, your R is going to be going down so much already. So I don't think it matters. Yeah, but maybe her laning gets a little worse with the armor change.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not playing with Recon, it's probably worse. But with Recon, I feel like you're hitting them more than they hit you. So, all right, we got Zoey buffs. I really never understand the numbers on this champion because there's like 200 of them every time she gets changed. But it looks like it's going up 6 at all ranks on her passive. Or at all levels. Yeah, I guess that's it.
I think this patch is going in the right direction. Like a lot of the really OP champs are getting nerfed.
Yeah, it's not like a huge patch, but for pro play at least, changing Aatrox and Akali, the changes both look pretty big. So it'll change pro play a lot, and I think it won't be like huge for solo queue. Maybe people will complain about Evelyn more, but cool. Well, this was our patch 9.18 rundown video. Thanks for watching, and make sure you check out our new Cloud9 Worlds merch coming out soon. And yeah, see you guys.